Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Qwertyboi, and today we're going to be having a look and I'm going to be telling you my first impressions about a brand new game, Hyperscape. Alright guys, welcome back. Now let's get straight into what is Hyperscape. So Hyperscape is a free-to-play battle royale on PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. This game was developed by Ubisoft. And so, what can you do in this game? In this game you can play solos, or you can play squads, which is actually three-person squads. And they're in this category called Crown Rush. So if that sounds a little bit off to you, I'll explain it. So it's a very simple battle royale with the basic mechanics of being the last team standing. But in the final, I guess you could say, circle of the game, there will be a crown that appears. So you can either be the last squad or person standing, or collect the crown and hold on to it for, I believe, 45 seconds to be the victors of the game. So it means there could be a lot of people left when it gets to the final circle. And you don't have to worry about killing them all before it becomes a heal off. You can just collect the crown and it can all be over, even with, let's say, 15 people still in the game. There's also another mode called Faction Wars. It's a little bit like the 50v50 game mode in Fortnite, except it has 4 teams. So pretty much it's 25v25v25v25. But I mean, that doesn't sound as cool as Faction Wars, does it? So again, it's the last team standing wins, but I won't talk much about this because this is mostly about the game mode most people play. So a Crown Rush game is a lot like any other Battle Royale game, as in you head into a lobby like you do for, let's say, Fortnite. I'm going to use that as my example for this video, as it was the most recent, very popular Battle Royale. So you head into a lobby, and since this game is so new, there are not many people playing, so you can be in the lobby for quite a while. On average, you'll probably wait about 5 minutes to get into a game, but I mean, like, you'll be in the lobby that entire time. And don't worry about being in the lobby, you can just go on your phone, watch some TikTok, or scroll through Instagram, or they've got a really fun parkour course that you can work your way around in the lobby. You can be there for a bit, so make sure you're ready for that. It's meant to have 100 players, but make sure you don't have fill on, because otherwise you'll be waiting there for quite a while. So the games at the moment are usually averaging around 30 to 50 people. In case you're being worried, like, how is the game gonna, like, survive that long, or how am I gonna be able to find people? The game's gonna go for ages. It starts with a zone that is open for you to actually play in when it starts the game. It's really interesting. So you go into the game and you go into your pod and you start flying towards the map. And then as you're flying, a whole heap of area will deteriorate. Sometimes you can get a really bad spawn and be on the complete other corner of the map to where all the space is, or it can be right below you and you just have to go down. So yeah, that's pretty easy. When coming into land, you must be looking at your map, because there are only select houses with loot and access to the inside of them. These have yellow holographic door things when you're on the ground, but looking at your map you can see that they're highlighted in yellow, so aim for places that seem to have a lot of them. Of course, other players will be going there, depends how confident you are. Just go to where you see a yellow house. And so when you get inside, you have to break this holographic thing to get inside. You've got a baseball bat, I'd say. It looks a bit like a club, which you can whack the door down and get in. Once you're inside, you can collect guns and hacks. I'll explain hacks in a minute. So there are 11 different weapons in this game. There's things like the Hexfire, which is a bit like the minigun in Fortnite, and the Ripper, which is a bit like an AR in Fortnite. There's also a Mammoth, which is a shotgun, and D-Tap, which is a bit like a pistol with aim assist. So yeah, my 2 favorite weapons to go for are the Ripper and the Hexfire, because the Hexfire is really fast shooting, while it does weak damage on people. It does a lot of shots, and the Ripper's an accurate assault rifle, which you should just always have. So when you go into a house, you're going to want to pick up these weapons, and they're all what you would say, I guess, in Fortnite is like a grey rarity, or as they call them in this game, a level 1. And how to get better guns is you fuse them with other of the same gun. So let's say you find a house that has, for example, 3 rippers in it. 1, you're extremely lucky. And 2, what you can do is with your first one, just go over to the others, and if you're on Xbox, click X on your controller, or hold X it might be, and they will then fuse together. As you fuse them together, they begin to get better things in it and go up rarities, as you would say. So for example, first one, I think you get a mag size increase, so you can shoot more ammo every single time. So it goes from being a level 1 gun, or a grey gun, I guess you could say, to being, if you fuse it enough times, a level 5 gun, or a gold gun. There is also supply crates around the map, and they can be events that drop supply crates, and those will usually hold fully fused out weapons. I believe that's how they work. And then there's the hacks. Now the hacks is the most unique part about this game. It's something that I've never seen implemented into any other battle royale I've ever played. Hacks are abilities that you can unlock during the game. You find them in houses along with guns, and they can give you abilities such as faster healing, teleportation, and invisibility. There's also some really cool ones like Ball, which is like a baller from Fortnite, and Slam, which I'm not really sure how to explain it, but you pretty much go straight up into the air and then slam down on someone. It's really cool. Again, you can fuse these to get higher things, and they work a little bit like Valorant's abilities, in the fact that once you use it, you have to wait for the cooldown. It's a lot quicker than it is in Valorant, but yeah, then you can get straight back onto using it. These can help you when you're in a pinch. Let's say the slam, you can then hit someone out of the way, and yeah, that can be the end of them. Or you can use a baller, or ball as they're called, and get away. Some other just things about this game is that there's things called events. So events happen every couple minutes in a game, random times, and they go for 1 or 2 minutes. Events can include things such as faster cooldown, so it means that all guns cool down faster, so you don't need to worry about your gun having to reload because it's pretty fast. Other things that can happen is supply crates can be dropped around the map. And when I mean supply crates, I mean a lot of supply crates. So you can always find one and get a fully fused weapon. Will it always be the weapon you want? No, but you can get fully fused weapons for them. As well as fully fused hacks, I believe. As well as that, there are also things like double higher jump events and things like that. Keeping on the topic of jumps, something else you can do in this game is you can jump extremely high. Like, I mean, one jump is really far, and then you can hit jump again and get a double jump. There are courtyards around the map, and I would suggest you experiment if you're going to play this game and see what you can jump across and what you can't. Also, when you sprint, you go super fast, so this game really has an emphasis on mobility. The storm, I guess you could say, in this game works a lot differently than in most other battle royales. Instead of closing in from all sides, in your zone, should we say, or your deteriorating sectors can appear right in the middle. So that you could then, this is very rare, but you can then have 2 zones which you can stay alive in with deteriorated sectors in between. It's very interesting, and usually you can get really caught out, so you have to keep an eye on the map. But anyway guys, that is pretty much it for today's sort of first impressions, or just quick review of Hyperscape. In summary, it's a really fun game if you're looking for a new battle royale. Its player base is quite small at the moment. I'm hoping that it increases because the things in this game really make it quite special. It has a small loot table, but you can increase your weapons' rarities, and I think that's a really cool thing. Hacks are super cool. Like, the amount of times hacks have saved me is just so insane. While it takes a while to get into the game, when you get into a game, it is very much worth it. I've only got a few kills myself, but I've enjoyed every game I've played. When they release crossplay, this game will become probably more fun, as you'll be able to play with friends on all 3 platforms, and perhaps they'll bring it out on other platforms such as Switch and mobile even. When crossplay comes out, we'll get things like less servers, as they won't need to be having different servers for PC, for PS4 and for Xbox. They'll be able to put it all into one, which will mean that games won't take as long and there'll be more people in it. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. That's all I've got to say about Hyperscape at the moment. If you guys want me to do some more Hyperscape content, maybe just do some gameplay, stuff like that for content, I would love to, but I don't know if you guys want it, so please put it down in the description if that's what you want to see me do. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Qwertyboi. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and I'll know to make more. Anyway, see ya. Bye.